Okay, guys, it's exactly 8 o'clock. Time for us to get started. Now, most times I host this call as we're going along, but this week, to save you all from listening to my coughing and choking, we have a special guest for us. So, calling in from Utah in the USA is Chairman 50 Brandon Boyd, who was the person who first showed me this call, first of the presentation. Model myself after him. I doubt if I do anywhere close to as good a job, but Brandon, over to you, my friend.
Awesome. Well, guys, first of all, thank you for having me on here. I know we got people from around the globe, especially in the United Kingdom, who are on this call. And so definitely want to say welcome. So we actually do these several times a week, giving people the opportunity to learn how they can actually make money from their phone or their computer, whatever it is that they use the most. And so what I'm about to share with you guys, I've done now for about 5 years. I've got a background where I've been in this industry for 21 years. I'm married with 6 children, haven't had a job since 2004. That's probably one of my greatest victories, is that I've been able to actually raise 6 children from what I'm about to show to you guys. And so it can make a difference in your life. It's made a difference in mine. It's enabled me to travel all over the world. It's enabled me to be debt free, pay off my house, pay off my cars, and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a share screen with you guys here. Now, once you can see it, all I need to do is just put a yes inside of the chat box in front of you once you can see it. Okay, perfect. Now, if at any time you say you can't, just hit up Roger and Roger will notify me. But I just want to start off by asking you guys just some questions as we get into this, because I know some of you are probably seeing this for the very first time. And, ask yourself the question, what if I could take advantage of the largest financial market in the world? And you're thinking that'd be great. Is that the stock market? The answer is no. For the last 5 years, I've actually been trading in what's called the foreign exchange market, known as Forex, which does, according to a recent statistic that I saw just this last year from Bloomberg, over $6 trillion per day. Think about that. 6 trillion. That is longer than your phone number with the area code included. Pretty crazy. Now, if you look at the stock market, it does about 22 billion. People are losing their retirements as we talk. And I'm not laughing about that because I have a retirement in there as well. So it's something that's affected a lot of people with what's going on in the markets. Now, if that is the case, what does that mean to you, and how can you capitalize on it to your benefit? Essentially, how can you actually get your piece of the pie? Because that's what I'm going to show you guys today. And first, you need to understand how currency trading works, because that's what I've done. That's what we do here with the company, is we do currency trading. So when I left the United States, it was about a month and a half ago now, I went to Europe. And so in this example, let's just say I went to Germany. When I get to Germany, in order to make purchases, I have to exchange my US dollars for the euros, which is what they would use in Germany. Now, if I then go from Germany to Mexico, I then have to exchange my euros for the peso. And so this, in its simplest form, is how foreign currency works. The value of the currency of each country changes all day long, 24 hours per day. Like if I were to show you my phone, you would actually see the numbers moving all day long. And this means that the money that you exchange could actually be valued higher by the time that you exchange it back for your original US dollars. All right. Now, here's the problem. Most people, they don't have the time or money to travel around the world exchanging money. And so we've actually made this pretty easy. You can trade the currencies right from your phone or computer. And through following strategies that we have put together, you have the opportunity to make money all day long as much as you want. And I want to give you an example of this. So on my phone right now, while the markets have been crashing, I actually had my financial advisor call me the other day, and he said, Brandon, how's your trading going? And I said, well, if you knew anything about Forex, it's going a heck of a lot better than what you're doing on my retirement right now. And I told him, nobody cares about your money as much as you do, right? This is not a buy and hold situation. When Bitcoin went down, I made money. When Bitcoin goes up, I can make money. If the Japanese yen or the Canadian dollar or the euros goes down or up, it doesn't matter. We can make money. In fact, my portfolio right now in my retirement is down 40%. Think about that, 40%. Yet My trading account for the last 2 weeks is up over 35%. Okay. You see the difference? One, you're just buying and holding. The other, you're putting the control and the results in your hands. And we made this simple for you to do. First, we teach and educate you through what's called go live sessions on how to trade both Forex and digital currency from over 100 plus educators all throughout the day and night and in multiple languages. So this company that I partnered with is called I Am Mastery Academy. It's the #1 exchange market education platform in the world. And this means that you can plug in day and night, part-time or full-time, and learn how to trade the largest financial market in the world. Now, if you're not sure how to trade, but you want to capitalize on being able to see results right away, because I get asked that all the time, how soon can I actually start making money? How long is this going to take me? How much is it going to cost and all that kind of stuff? Well, we put together copy and paste trading apps where some of our top educators send trade ideas right to your phone from research that they themselves have done. All right. Now, it's pretty awesome because in a matter of literally 5 to 10 minutes per day, you can copy our exact trades to your phone. We just call it copy paste. All right. Now, that's not all. We also teach, if you have the desire, how you can become an affiliate where you can start the process of getting paid to simply share this with others by having them watch a video or a webinar like you're watching right now. And we even have live events. I saw a total of 18,000 people while I was out there in Europe. Okay, so by enrolling customers into our academy, think of it like a college or a university. The company will pay you a commission, even an ongoing commission, as those customers remain subscribed to the academy. Now, what does this do for you? It not only creates more income, but it also gives you more money to trade with, thus meaning that you can compound the money that you're trading just like interest. Okay, guys, if I could give you any bit of advice today, it would be take the hard-earned money you're making and multiply that money. With what's going on in the world right now, people now become more and more open-minded about that concept. Now, here's a simple breakdown. You share the company with somebody, the academy, they enroll, you get $25 fast start bonus. That is not going to make you financially free, but I want you to see what starts to happen. Now, let's say that you shared it with a second person. You can do this right on social media if you want to. It's very simple. This is not a difficult thing. You share it with a second person. The company now is going to give you access to the Forex Academy for free. So that means that you have even more money to trade with. In fact, it will save you over $2,000 a year just getting a free subscription. Now, let's say you shared it with a third person. You upgrade to become an affiliate. Now the company is going to pay you $150 per month as those 3 customers are active on the subscription. All right, now here's what naturally starts to happen. As people see the value and they make money trading, they may start to share the program with others on social media. And as they do so, your customer base grows. My mentor used to tell me that your network is your net worth. All right, so let's say that those 3 share with 3, you now have 12. That means that the companies can pay you $600 per month on a residual basis. I guarantee there's people watching this right now, especially with what's going on in the world, that could use an extra $600 a month. All right, now here's the thing I love about it. You don't have to sell anyone anything because people can make money without having to tell anyone about the program. Yet that's exactly what starts to happen because they can't not talk about it when they're actually making money. So those customers, now you have 12 of them, they share with a few, you've got 30 customers, you're paid $1,000 on a monthly basis as those 12 customers are active on their subscription. And this is really where it starts to get crazy. 75 customers pays you $2,000 a month, 225 customers, $5,000 a month, 500 customers, $10,000 a month, and so on and so forth, all the way up to over 6 figures monthly. I was actually just traveling with one of my business partners. He's doing over $600,000 on a monthly basis, not year, monthly. Okay. Now you gotta understand that this is just the affiliate side. This does not even count the money that people are making on the trading. This is extra money. Now you can take that money and you can actually multiply it. right? And you're probably wondering, Brandon, this sounds great, but how much is this going to cost? How much time do I have to put into it? And so here's the simple answer. As far as time, as little or as much as you want. So if you want to copy and paste our trade ideas, it's going to take about 5 to 10 minutes per day. And I will tell you, it is 100% worth it. Now, as far as cost, I recommend starting with the very top one. It says Platinum Forex Mastery Package. It's just $235. It's a one-time fee. Now, when I say the top, it's actually the least expensive, okay? There's no contract. It's month to month. The monthly is $174.95. There's no contract. You can actually get rid of that in 2 ways. Let me show you, because I said that you can actually, remember this right back here, the 2 and free. You can actually share it with 2. You can get a free membership, or just simply make more money trading than you pay on the package price, because we know that literally everything comes down to value, right? If you see the value in something, whether it's an exercise membership at a gym or Netflix, whatever it is that you guys like to do, if you see the value, you pay it, right? And here's the amazing thing. We know that the value of our company and what we provide is so high that we offer a 7-day money-back guarantee. So if you decide this is not for you, don't worry about it. You just contact the company, cancel your subscription. But we know that you won't want to cancel in the 7 days because it will cost you money to cancel. Does that make sense? Like, that's called opportunity cost. Money that you're not making now that you could be making, especially right now with what's going on in the economy. Now, remember, you're not investing in the company. You are investing into yourself and your future. Now, if you don't have money working for you and you're only working for money, you're in trouble. Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you will probably work until the day you die. My rules are real simple. Make money, use the money to make more money, then repeat the process. That one thing right there has got me free back when I was 24 years old. Now, remember, those who are well off financially, one thing I learned at 19, they don't work for money. Money works for them. All right. This is the concept that I really like to teach literally all over the globe. And I'm going to take this out the screen share because I want to, just talk to you guys for a second. By the way, I am going to answer questions. If you guys have questions in here, put them in the chat box. Roger will also pose a few questions. But think about your situation right now. Think about what's going on in the world. People becoming more and more open-minded to taking their cell phone, okay, and actually turning it into an ATM machine, turn it into a bank, turn it into something that actually is going to bless your life financially, right? Be able to put yourself in a position where you're not having to go after people for money. You're not having to starve for money and wonder when the company's going to let you come back and work for them, right? There's so much turmoil that's going on around the globe. People are having to literally be quarantined in their homes. Well, guess what? I can trade the market right now on my phone. I can make money today. I also have the business side where we have a passive income where we can make money there as well. And what that does is it reduces the stress of what's going on in the world. So that's why, especially at this critical time right now, that you become more open-minded, realizing, you know what, if I continue to only work for money, I'm in trouble. Because most people have a hard time paying their bills just working for money, all right? They're not going to have a retirement. So you've got to get something going where you're able to put seed in the ground, water that seed, grow that money so that you can actually get yourself ahead and also get yourself to stay ahead at the same time. And so with that, Roger, I'm going to turn it to you. Feel free to post any questions that have come in. And I'm grateful to be able to have this time to be with you guys.
Hey, Brandon. Brandon, a couple of questions that I guess people ask on a regular basis. And I think the first one has got to be, how difficult is this to learn?
What I tell people is in the beginning, it's not difficult only because what we put you through is give you access to basic copy what we're doing. That part is not difficult. It's really just downloading an app and learning how to actually put in a trade. What's difficult, I think, is sometimes people are just impatient. They lack discipline, right? They're inconsistent. And so they want to hurry and rush through the process and just get that money, right? And so that to me is the challenge that some people have, is that they come in, I just want to start making money right away. And so that lack of patience and discipline will actually hurt people. But those who are patient, those who are willing to be consistent, they will see the fruits of their labor, which is why I'm here after all these years, still doing this.
Okay, so the next question is kind of related, and that is, if someone, excuse me, if someone's looking at this for the first time, and they saw the presentation, and they said, this is going to cost me $235 to get started, how quickly will I get that money back?
Here's what I tell people. First of all, it comes down to what you put into it. What I do tell you is you can start making money right away. Now, I always recommend people do demo first. We set you up with a demo account when you get started so that you can practice and you can actually see how this works. But the thing is this, you can get back in the first month, you get back in the first week, you can get it back the second month. You have two ways to get rid of it. Number one, share with two, there is no fee. Number two, simply make more money. So think about this more as a short to long term, not just, I got to hurry and get this money back. It's no, what I need to do is I need to start growing my investment account. So it's not a question of, I just got to get that money back in my account. No, the question is, are you going to be growing money every day? Because you can't save your way to financial freedom, right? You need to invest your way to financial freedom.
Perfect. Okay. Now, in terms of, we talked about the education that's available in the academy. How's that going to fit in with people's lifestyles?
So, well, everyone's in a different situation. Some are in school, some are single moms with kids, others are married, they got kids and stuff like that. Most people work, 40 hours a week on average. And what I tell people is I would devote no less than 1 hour a day, no less. If you can do more, great. But if you'll do at least an hour a day where you can actually study what it is that we're doing, I promise you it's something that you will be very happy with. You will see the value with. And it's like I was doing an event last night. I asked several people, how long did it take for you to get your university degree? One guy's a dentist. He said that it took him 12 years and over $1 million, $1 million US and over 12 years of school beyond high school. Think about that. And guess what? He had to shut down his dentistry yesterday. So he came to our meeting. He's now more open-minded. So think about that, because he spent the 12 years. So the question is, let's say it took you 6 months to actually get this down. Well, the 6 months is going to go by regardless, right? Whether you do this or not, or learn the skill or not, that 6 months is going to go by. And the question is, where are you going to be when you get to that 6 months? And I can tell you the knowledge and wisdom that you're going to have at the end of that 6 months. You'll be like, man, I'm glad I got started in this thing. Look at what a difference it makes. I'm making more trading than I would in a job and that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing that can happen for you as well.
Okay. Now, something that's very topical right now, excuse me, the cough makes it sound even more topical. But right now, there are people all around the world that are scared. We've got fears of coronavirus, everything else. In this country, people are being told not to leave the house unless it's absolutely necessary. So if that's the case, what do people do about sharing this and talking to different, or actually making money with this?
Sharing it, it's simple. They can do it on social media. They can do it through webinars like this. We have videos, we have webinars, so you can start generating an income right there. And the second thing is you get started. I tell people the best time to get started is yesterday, right? When I say you should get started now, that actually stands for no opportunities wasted. Like you got to, people who make things happen, they start right now. If they just sit back and sit on the fence, bills continue to pile up and money is not being made, right? And so you can start generating not just an income with trading, but actually getting your money to grow. The key is it's not income. The key is to multiply your money. That's the whole thing.
Okay, so we can make money from home. We can reinvest anything that we earn from actually sharing the opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah. We can fit it around our own time.
Correct.
Yeah. And we've got all the access to the training that we need at a time that we need it. Okay.
Correct. And here's what I tell something, Roger, and that you guys need to understand who are watching this right now so that you're educated properly. It does not matter what's going on in the market. We're making great money. Crazy stuff is happening in the market. Now, if we were just buying currency and holding on to it, that could be risky, right? But because we're trading, we're in, we're out, we're in, and we're out, we're able to capitalize on a down market. So here's what I tell people. What we are doing is important for you to understand. This is recession proof. It doesn't matter if the economy is good or bad. This is recession proof. In a bad economy, what we're doing is great. In a good economy, what we're doing is better, right? And so this is something that no matter what is going on in the world, you guys can have success with what we're doing. And that's why so many people are open-minded to this.
Fantastic. Okay, well, I'm just taking a look to see if we've got any other questions, but we don't appear to have any other questions. So, Brandon, thanks for the presentation. Excellent presentation as ever. I believe we're going to see you on Monday for a training on Monday.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it, guys. So make sure, so I'm going to be doing a team training on Monday. Guys, make sure and promote that information. Here's what I was telling a team today, actually out of Poland. I told the team in Poland, if you want to have success with what we're doing, get on as many of these things as possible. Why? Because you're going to hear one thing that changes your situation. See, information changes situations. One thing. Don't miss the calls. Don't just say, I'll just watch the recording, right? Be on as live as you can be with the calls that we have. So I definitely appreciate you guys and looking forward to seeing you on Monday. And make sure that you get back to the person that referred you to this webinar. Get started. What risk do you have? Think about it. What risk do you got? Lose a few bucks? Lose a little bit of time? Is there greater risk? Not taking action. That's what I tell you. That's what's risky, is not investing. What's risky is not investing. That's what's risky, and that's why you want to get started.
Fantastic. Brandon, thanks for your time. Guys, thank you for your time. We'll see you on Monday night with Brandon, and we'll see you the same time next Wednesday for another call. Bye, everybody.